this and say, yo, what up? We are back at it again with another deck doctor, this time with Life Monoma. And this is certainly the most unique deck that we've had on stream tonight. This comes from one of my my patrons, Lois. And they say, can't be on stream tonight because here is a Monoma deck that I've been working on. It is built for maximum troll factor. No one wants to lose to their own character and the cards they are playing. The attacks are just all around good attacks. Determined Strike is there because pumping it to 15 isn't difficult, and it's funny to bring it back to your hand and do it again. The foundations are just a collection of ones that seem good. Pretty open to any changes with the deck. So first and foremost, I gotta say, how are you getting this to 15, my guy? It starts at 5. I can give it the taunt keyword, make it 6. I'm off by 11 damage? 9 damage? Sorry? Off by 9 damage? I have to have all 3 carbo loadings out in order to get this thing as big as it could be? Whew. That is tough, Meg. That is so tough. Man. That is tough. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I am down. I don't think we're gonna keep 3 determined victory smash. I think we're gonna make some small changes. But I am down. There are some other choices that you've made inside of this list that I'm a little confused about. But we will certainly get there. But this is a troll list, and so I want to keep it as much as as trolly as it can be. So let's chat about it. So I think if this is the goal, right? I think if determined victory smash is the goal, then let's like dig a little deeper into it, and why not play something along the lines of aspiring punch? Why not play the other half? Driving right now, but I'll give you but you give it the tech keyword of Monoma, and then you stuff like confident inventor, box full of babies. So you give it the tech keyword, and you do confident inventor, and then box full of babies. This is why I can't do Monoma decks. I should do a thing on Patreon that says you could do deck doctors except for Monoma, because he's just too big brain for me. Okay, thank you, Lois. Okay. So it's determined victory smash plus for every confident inventor you have, plus a box full of babies that you have, plus floating around my babies, plus carbo loading. I mean, we can do it. How about this? How about we drop it down to a 2 of? And let's play Aspiring Punch to do something incredibly similar. Aspiring Punch says discard momentum if it gets plus 5 speed, only playable if its damage is 10 or greater. It's technically a worse card. Boop, 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 boop. But its threshold is a little lower. Right? It's a 10 mid for 10. Which, all for the low cost of 1 momentum. Which feels great, right? It's got EX 5 once. As long as it got the 10 damage, which I think is totally fine. You can also do that same thing, but its cap is a little lower because of carbo loading, right? Alleyway Ambush, I think, is a crazy card to have in this deck. I think Alleyway Ambush is actually not the correct play. I think maybe 1 Alleyway. I think maybe we get to play 1. I guess we could do 2. Because I've taken out 1 Alleyway, 1 Determined, and put in 2 Aspiring. Yeah, that's fine. I guess Training Weights also gets to help you get that Determined Victory Smash. It's a big troll deck. You're right, Lois. It's a big troll deck. You're going crazy with it for sure. Let's look at the other attacks that I decided to put in the deck. Okay. First and foremost, Wire Arrow, just to help with some consistency of of playing attacks. Reverse Throw, just to guarantee that our Monoma gets turned on. I think that's better than what Alleyway Ambush has to offer. And then Zero Gravity Lift, which helps keep your card pool nice and clean. My personal opinion is I would totally take out the double Alleyway Ambush for just 2 Zero Gravity Lifts, and you're probably going to be better offset. So that's what I'm going to do. Doing it for you. Boop. What's that do to our blocks? There. Blocks are still great. Blocks are still fantastic. How many cards? 67 with 22. Fine numbers. Totally fine numbers. Let's look at the foundations I added. Window shopping, great. Constantly improving, insane. Being able to commit a couple foundations and then make your aspiring punch start at 10 speed and then get another 10 speed. So 15 mid for 10. Seems alright. Determined Victory Smash do the same thing. 10 speed move. Back alley haymaker being an 8 speed. Tongue whip being 8 speed. I wouldn't do it to create capture net, but you can. Yeah, I think this card's cool. And the big thing is, it's another 3 diff that I'm down to commit for Cardwell loading, right? Because I don't really want to commit a bunch of Cardwell loadings for stuff, but sometimes we have to. Kind of the same thing here with Rescue Completed being another one of. Oh, hello. Excuse me. These cards being allowed to commit themselves in order to for a Cardwell loading's ability. Just to get the extra damage in. Feels very good. And it's crazy I want to create capture net and drop it down to a 3 of. Just for the 0 gravity lift to come in. Because I think the 0 gravity lift is really important just for getting Monoma turned on, right? I think that the easiest way to beat Monoma is just to perfect block him. And your previous lineup said, please perfect block me. Whereas 0 gravity lift can't be perfect blocked. It's a throw. They have to have throw hate. Have to spin the throw hate on it. All right, let's talk about the foundation lineup, right? Because I think 3 ready, set, go, get go is fine. Yeah, it's fine. I can't really complain because I played 3 in Momo, but this is certainly not Momo, right? But this is a big troll card. If my opponent decides to build 4 and I just slam 2 foundations down, it feels very good. So like, that feels great. I do like the back alley haymaker being able to build in the recoveries kiss so that we can ready back our Cardwell loadings whenever we want. Same thing with bench press being able to re-ready some stuff. And this is going to help with 0 gravity lift and Cardwell loading, right? I can bench press and flip and say if it deals damage, you gain 2 health. And then just like slam all your Cardwell loading sideways. And then it hits, so you just get to turn them back. That feels good. Showing off. Showing off is interesting. 69 cards. We've done it. It's the perfect list. Showing off is interesting because the speed of damage at least double its printed value. Doesn't count as progressive. I mean, the best thing to do that with is just create capture net, right? You just like slam a couple box full of babies on your create capture nets and you're good. Or you do, I mean, 1 Cardwell loading, 1 Monoma does it as well for all your 4 damage moves. Right, so 1, 2, 3. That feels okay. Giving this thing the tech keyword so that you can slam these as well is kind of cool. I dig it. With bench press, how are we losing the health? I think that's big. I think that might be one of my big hangups. Is how are we losing the health for your bench press? I almost want to just like lose the bench press and just play more self-sacrifice and play like another rescue completed. Because the way you lose health is just excited for blood, right? You don't have another way to lose health. Yeah. I think bench press actually doesn't belong in the deck. Because you don't, under life symbol, have a way to lose. Or Electro Stomp. Oh, that card's getting cut then. Yeah, that card's not it. I think we just 4x self-sacrifice. And then let's take another rescue completed. There's a lot of really good flip cards to make use of the re-ready. And once again, it's another 3 diff for Cardwell loading, which I'm going to put up to a 4 of. I think this card deserves to be a 4 of. Okay. We're still at 69 cards. I've done nothing. Lois, I know you're driving. Can you tell me the number that this card has to, the deck has to be at? Is it just 66? I think 66 is a totally great number. There's so many cool things that this character gets to do. It blows my mind. Like, Gift from Mom is like insane, right? Like mid to high 60s. We're technically mid to high 60s. We've technically done it. Man. Let's look at difficulties. How many 3s are we playing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is too many. I don't think we get to play Constantly Improving. I want to. I want to really, really bad. Just don't think we get to. Because I think we have to play double passing, at least. Passing is important. 15 lows. I mean, it's a life deck. You're technically playing more lows than you're allowed than the normal life deck. So, you know, that's probably something. I just want Cardwell to be a 4 of. I don't like showing off. I think this card's not good, man. I get that you can do it, but it's just like spending a lot of resources. I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it because you're not here. This is what you get. Who cares about this? You're killing them. Let's look at low blocks. Blocks one. Any lows down here? Reverse throw, rescue completed. And I cut that one. New trading method at a 4 of is interesting. I think 2 is fine. And the reason I'm saying 2 is fine is because I don't think you're going to get to ready, get, set, go as much as you want to. But we are playing a lot of 3s. Let's go back at our difficulties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so it gets to be a 3 of. It gets to be a 3 of, and here's why. You're not going to get ready, get, set, go as much as you want to. And you don't really have anything that you necessarily want to pick up, right? Like, picking up a Evade copy is cool. Picking up card loading is cool. But you're not picking up, like, a face shield, right? So, like, I think this card is actually... I think 3 is probably the fine number. Where are we at? 65? 13 lows. We still have so few lows. Let's go back to our block zones. Are these all my lows? It would be crazy. It would be insane for me to cut a 2 diff to put it under the 3 diff. I have to go look at low blocks. Life Foundation low block. Bench press, which I cut. Here's inspiration, which is kind of good. Showing off. Oh, high value target. We found it. There it is. And zoom. Zoom's not bad. Observer student is not bad. Glamorous is not bad. All right. Where'd you go? I guess I do this. Okay, there it is. Let's see here. 68, 16 lows. That's plenty of lows. That's passable. We get to take this and bring it back down to the 1 of because we found the high value target. This is tough. This is tough, my guy. I think if we want to keep it at 66, I think you cut 1 ready, get set, go. You play 2 of it. Otherwise, I think you just run it as is. I think you live with it. We got double passing in there, and that was needed. Still have the Confident Inventor, giving tech, and then just slamming a bunch of stats on. Same thing with box. I like it. I think the big thing that I've done is I've taken out 1 Determined Victory Smash and put in 2 Aspiring Punch, and I think that's huge. I think that's huge, and I think you're going to get a lot more value out of this card. I think you're going to get a ton more value out of the Aspiring Punch. Because all it takes is 1 momentum, which you get to just slam because of 0 gravity lift. And it's so fast they can't deal with it. Like, they can deal with a 5 high. They can deal with a 5 high for 15. Dealing with a 10 mid for 10? Forget about it. Forget about it. They got a plus ultra or nothing. They got a plus ultra or they got like a damage pump, or speed reset. They got to do a reset of some kind. Yeah. But you're right. This is a total troll deck. This is it. Man, Monoma is so cool. I think Monoma might be the coolest deck building character in the game. There might be some hyperbole. But there's just so much you're allowed to do with this character. I would not have bet in 100 years that a Determined Victory Smash deck would have like crossed my path. And it's crazy that Monoma might be the best Determined Victory Smash character. It's not even Midoriya. Crazy. Could you imagine if this card says if you just didn't have a hand, you get to put it back in your hand? That'd have been so much cooler. If you just don't have a hand, you pick it back up. Oh, I guess you could just do it infinitely then, huh? Just play them all on 5s. Flip after it resolves. Anyways, I'm getting crazy with it. With that, Lois, I think that this is it, man. You just know more about Monoma than I do. I'm excited to see what Aspiring Punch does for you, and I'm glad that I got to clean up the foundations a little bit. But I put a lot of trash in your sideboard. I'm sorry about that. Constantly improving is necessary. You gotta have that one. Yeah. Hey man, I think this is it. I think this is just the list. Yeah. So with that, man, thank you for the support. Enjoy your drive. Enjoy your drive, and let me know how the list does. Let me know how inspiring your punches get. I'm excited to hear. We'll catch you next time.